This unboxing, of course, the unboxings, those others, of course, you can see there we have phone jack, then we have the stand here, phone stands. Also we have phone stand with the remotes, and then service sticks, and then of course the other there come with the stand. So the stand is not there, and then we also got the stand there, as you know. So the stand is different. So these are the unboxing orders we have. So you can see there is of course this those is a which we have with the other one there. So, and then there's the service stand. Of course they are expandable, and then I also have the stand here, different. Got the stand different. So on occasions, so you know, on overview, and then this is some of the screw, external screw, and then for this one here, we still have problems there. And then you can see here it has the stand is not easy to hook over. It cannot hook because of this thing here, and then we have to match the real order that can match here the stand. So the stand is somewhere in the market. Step by step we will catch that, and then you know it's very hard. So for that purposes, if you look here, these are receipts, of course the receipts of what we got here. So 1, 2 others again. See, there's the amount there. Change total there. So typically this is the receipts, and then we have this one here. We have the unboxing order here, unboxing there, unboxing for this one here, and then the rest of the receipts here. This typical receipts. So it's basically the receipts which are attached to the product. Of course, this is basically receipts. And for those others. And then yep, this is just basically the things that we are having. Yeah, we talk of, and then you know, and that is the remote here. That's the remote for the selfie stick there, and then we have also the lighter, and then we are missing a few others here. The extensions, the hook, which is hooking the phone, is not there yet, and then you know, those guys, they are selling and they want you to keep going back and buy more. So that's why it's a sale, you know. That's why they are not giving all the product, and then they have to hold some back, and then you have to buy again. You know, it's not easy to search and get it, so it's very hard. So this is for the car loan, of course, verification for the car loan. You know, we successfully verified that we have the car loan. And then those cars, they go to hold, you know, car loan, they hold it. We put these days, send us this sent to Germany, and then can be drive here. If it cannot be drive here in Canada, I cannot drive it. And then I told them this time, let them send the car to Uganda. So if they cannot, and then that's why we went, and then we also opened up a store somewhere there, detailing those orders. And then for our employee to date, and then we are totally 19 there, and then plus addition 14 on the other side. And then we have somewhere that much there. So this is typically the student, okay, our student, regular student. Of course, those guys are also dividing there. We are also working here. If they want it divided, and then we push them away from the border. Let them not come to Equatorial, let them not go to Ethiopia, not to this area, to DRC, and then to Kenya, and then to Ethiopia, to Uganda. Let them remain up there, somewhere there, within their conflict, because this is the guy dividing the Sudan. So we narrow now, we divide ourselves. We Equatorial. That guy there is Sudan. I mean South Sudan. And then there is Sudan. And then this guy here is Darfur. And then we divide. And then for Darfur, the order is gonna be upon this line here. That will be the advancement. If the Darfur advance, and then we Equatorial will advance, and then will protect Darfur also away from the borderline to those areas, and then we will protect and then silted them somewhere here, and then with another map. So therefore, that is a big lemma on our world map. So the overview and the criteria guy is me actually there, Waine Hassan Azizi Tond, in the battlefield, and then the editing and the advisor there also. So if this is too conflicted, others, because no respect, no nothing, and then this is a letter for the asking how much money we have here in our households. Of course, this is a government subsidized. So if it's a government subsidized, those guys they do research and they do reviews here. Every year they have to send a letter, and then these are the own language they're speaking, and then they can write, and then you can see there we are Sudanese, and then our language is not there. But if we talk of Arabic is somewhere there. Of course, they have Arabic. Arabic is somewhere there. Is there Arabic? So that is the language in Sudan. And then Kiswahili, I'm not too sure there. So if his mother tongue is not there, that for them is not official. They don't care about it. So that is typically the questions they are asking. We have this scan there, and then we filled out also the form. And like the form now, as we look at it, it is now a little bit improved. They leave away the nonsenses, then the too much disturbances. They left it away now. So now the form is a little bit tackling few orders, and then asking just basic things. So that's why, as we said, this is a government subsidized, and then the case that normally stand for this kind of government provided housings. So that is the case. And then unless said must have different 2,000 for the tax sections, of course. Canada tax said if you have 200,000, you can do a tax refund yearly. But if you don't, and then that is which people? These people here stand also for the refund, and then they are the one performing the refunds because they have the budgets, and then we are under them. That's why is a criteria. If you don't obey, and then you go there, you have actions, and then you have problems with them there at the same time. So that's why they already advise, and then for them they are repeating their copyright policies, which it already says. That's why here, if it come to these sections here, we also have it there. Of course, the number of people here, as we said, we are hiring. We hire people here, of course, in the households. There is hiring methods which we tackling here in the company. So that is regards, and then that's the letters which we also have there. Concerns to the income adjustment since 2004 to today's date. That's what we say to zero. That is roughly $28 million has been injected here in my own premise, and then for my benefits, and then that is towards the money the government applying towards this one. ODSB and OW, that's Ontario Works or Disability Beneficiaries, or I don't know, and then you call it Service Canada, I don't know. But the cases of course, the managements, that is the concerns, that areas there, and then the employment is there. Of course, this is a totally self-employment base. That is self-employment. We are really there. Displayed the organization is here, can tell you this is a self-employment. And then of course there is money problems. If there is no money problems, our organizations may look more reasonable. Those guys, even they will fear writing this kind of nonsense to us, maybe. That is the money problems here. So that is the concerns of the organizations. But the organizations, and does the feedbacks towards the areas that there is no space there to write the feedbacks. And then we on the other areas here for the tax refunds, of course, we mentioned there have been the property a value of 200,000, and then there will be, of course, no worry. Otherwise, they cannot even replicate to us that they will refund the tax, whatever we do it ourselves. That's why we give it away to our case managements to do the tax. Instead ourselves to do the tax, on those overview. And then the SCAT, of course, that is basically and analytically, that is the overview of me, Waine Hassan, of course, as is told, with quite a scratch on those issues that you expect may have a dilemma and no dilemma. So that is a few tips of them.